why is your government, threatening Peter Obi's life? And what is President Tinubu doing to secure Nigerians?
I'm asking you, apart from this clamping of his car, since Peter Obi started this politics, has he ever complained of his life under threat?
I think so.
When? Yes, ever.
So. He didn't come out directly the way he did this time, but he has been saying his source of livelihoods, his businesses.
That is the job. I'm glad.
But
you
this
mentioned,
time he said his life. That
I'm glad. No. I'm glad you mentioned source of life. He doesn't have anything about his life. It's just because they clamp his car. And he thinks because you're a former presidential candidate, therefore you should break the law.
Peter Obi is not a flippant person. That's a very weighty.
In fact, Peter Obi is number one flippant person. He never tells the truth. He's not a witness of truth. And there's a way he goes about it. He leaves you in the middle. You need to watch that interview and see so many lies that he gave, unverified facts. It is his stock in trade. But let me tell you this.
What is President Tinubu doing about securing Nigeria?
His course of livelihood. More could not run. Opposition, tell them. You see, let him also check the way he runs his business. If you are used to infraction, this government will not promote infraction. If you are used to tax evasion, this government will not promote tax evasion. So the fact that you are a former presidential candidate does not mean you have arrogated to yourself the status of a president, that you can go and do a wrong parking at the airport. Look at the way it went round. It is what is meant by reserve under trade. Maybe that clamping is one that will explode.
What's President Tinubu doing about insecurity, making Nigerians sleep better at night? Yeah. In Makurdi, in Nasarawa, and all those places.
Yeah. I'm sure that you know that, for example, in Plateau and Benue, you have had some break for quite a while.
No.
About insecurity.
No.
Yeah.
Yesterday, killings. Plateau, Makurdi, serious killings.
Oh, yesterday?
Yes. Yesterday.
Killing in Plateau and Makurdi?
Yes. Killings.
Yesterday?
Killings in the last 3, 4, 5 days. Killings.
Okay, now you changed from yesterday to last 3, 4, 5 days.
No, I'm saying from yesterday, 2 days.
Are you a friend of Peter Obi?
I'm a friend of everybody, even President Tinubu.
No, but I think that with Peter Obi is stronger because you said yesterday and you say 4, 5 days.
Daniel,
so which one do you want me to take?
The
yesterday on or the 4 and 5 days?
4, 5 days from yesterday. Yeah. Killings in Plateau, in Makurdi, at least those 2 states I know.
Anyway, let me not drag more, but this is some of the styles.
No, credible information.
No, this is some of the style that media used yesterday and then 4 to 5 days. But let me tell you what the president is doing to handle that, and it is not new. The president, in whose administration for the first time, we deepen collaboration internationally. And what I mean by international, not just our neighbors in this in Chad, Cameroon, and the rest, but even with the U.S. government. We conducted so many strikes that has helped us. So you can see that effort in that regard. We had joint training and intelligence sharing with them. You've seen that. The rescue of these children also shows that we prioritize their life rather than jamboree. Otherwise, from first day when we identified the location, we would have engaged. And that means that will be killing of people. They will say you engage, but the life of the people are not. So these are few of the many areas. The recruitment of the army personnel, the investment in the acquisition of arms, light arms, the training and retraining of the people working, the community-based organizing, and the blockbuster, the state police. Because this state police, in my view, will curb it probably by 35 to 40%, because these incidents of kidnapping, they happen in local government. When state create their police, there will be a pushback on that. So these are what the president is doing.
Final question. The president is faced with daunting, challenges, huge challenges, insecurity, poor economy, and all of those.
And it's matching them.
Lack of utilities, electricity, and all of those. And then a very strong and
hold on.
We don't have time.
But let my response now. I know.
Okay, 1 minute or less.
The president, under whose administration we now legislated opportunity that opened the space for state, local government, and private sector to participate in power. You should be asking the governors whether they are taking advantage of that.
Where do you see the president winning next year's election? How do you see him winning? How do you see the president winning next year?
When you ask a question and you have less than 1 minute to close, it is a trap.
No, it's not a trap.
Because you will pick that small something.
I told you that's what would end up now, because you had said you win
Okay,
South,
so would you want me to answer this question? Is it only 27 election? Without sounding arrogant, the president is on course.
On course for defeat?
On course for victory. 1, the president delivered our economy.
Really?
Yes, from death. And we are now doing the... You're asking really when you know all the data. Then number 2, the president has proved his political mettle in uniting Nigeria to achieve a common front. You see the way he relates, even with governors who are not from our state, from our party, he funds them, he supports them. 3, the president has done one magical thing. The community that gave the vote to Peter Obi was the Christian community, not even because of Peter Obi. Peter Obi became an image through which the church reacted to the Muslim ticket. The president has addressed that very robustly, that Christians under his administration have enjoyed inclusivity more than under previous administration. And president does not discriminate against any religion. You can see that in everything he does. And finally, if the president is going to be defeated, who will defeat him?
Okay. How would you feel if I tell you that Professor Usman Bugaje, strong northern leader, Professor Ibrahim Jibrin, strong northern leader, of course, you know Professor Usman Yusuf, you know, a veteran critic who never say anything good about. They sat where you sat and told me that the president is not getting shishi. He's not getting anything.
Let me tell you.
Northwest and Northeast.
They just have one vote. Some of them are not even in touch with the masses. They are being considered, in this northern Nigeria, they consider them as elite. And I think that Erufai, when he was with us, he proved that. When he said in the north, we the governors are the leaders of the party. Do you know they said Ashwaju was losing?
Daniel,
what happened?
That's
Ashwaju won.
This Erufai you mentioned is in detention under your government. And you think Northerners will vote?
No, he's facing the wrath of the... Did you hear when he said that he had security gadget where he intercepted communication of a national security advisor? Why are you people trivializing this?
Granted bail?
Am I the quote?
Daniel, nice having you.
Thank you.
We'll do this again, of course.
Anytime.
We'll see
and I know by the time your friends, the opposition come, they will say all kinds of insults. Let it come.
It's the territory. You know, it comes to the territory. Nice having you again, Daniel.
My appreciation, as always. Thank you very much.